again, everybody. Hope you are having a fantastic day. And I hope you all had a great weekend. Let me know, what was your favorite thing that you did this weekend? For me, I got some work in. I also recorded a video for y'all that will be available to watch tomorrow. And it's a brand new series, so we'll get started on that and something else. But pretty much, other than that, that's all that I can say. I also did go to work and some other things as well. Hanging out with my family at church and eating dinner with them. That's pretty much it. Y'all are probably wondering why my face cam isn't on. Well, I'll have to show y'all in a second once our friend Trev comes back. But anyways, okay. Which one was? Yeah, Tarantar. That's the one we need to go to. Okay. Be right back in a second. I've gotta get something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and we're here to face the Tarantar. Let's see here. We should probably get our own Lavatar up here as well. Let's see here. Electric and flying. Oh, Tarantar, sorry, our Lavatar can evolve now. Lavatar, let's see what he can evolve into. Oh man, what is he? Oh, Puppetar. Oh, I think we have to get him in a Puppetar first, and then he turns into his ultimate form. Oh, snap. Well, we'll get there. Alright, let's get going. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty should do well against the Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. Alright, and ready to handle it. Let's go. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. basically we got the Mega Evolve for Tyranitar. Nice. All these Pokemon gathering in Lumios and all this RME. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Whew, that was close. Alright, I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Nice. Very nice. And, 1 second here. Alright, past 5, just one more left. Copy link. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, we don't. Okay, then. We do need to go over here because we don't have any battle points right now. Oh, that was not good. Oh yeah, you knew what you did. More Pokemon out. Yeah. Okay, one win. Not bad. We do need to go to boxes, so I'm gonna switch a few Pokemon out here. Scythe. Reap. Whirlpeed? Which one should we go? Ice? We should really go with feathered one. Sorry, a fire type Pokemon. Okay, Camerupt, we have him already. Fighting in dark. Alligator. And that's one. Scrappy. Alright, here we go. Right. And of course, even though that's the other one I need. Go. 4 wins. And look at that. Ralts is ready to evolve. I just need Halucha and then I can move on to something else. Alright, we have Kirlia. Yes, we can evolve with Pokemon now. And what did we get? Yes! We've got Aggron. Nice. Alright, let's see, does that clear up any Pokemon? No, it doesn't in these ones. Eesh. Well, you would have figured, but oh well. No milk, nice. Okay, and we should probably switch up to okay, let's switch one of our Pokemons out here. We could switch Aggron now and get a poison type. Psychic, normal, Fairy Steel, normal, Dark and Fire, Ghost. Ooh. Do I have any higher overall poison? Oh yeah, we could do that one. And Satchel. Hey, you're not gonna believe this. I literally just woke up. Oh, dang. Oh, you're good, man. I understand. Hey, Trev, listen to this. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman! I'm Batman! Hee hee! This is literally on my shirt. My mom got this for me for a birthday gift. So, I'm Batman. Woo-hoo-hoo! My favorite superhero. Well, actually, our favorite superhero. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Just because Batman is super cool. Super, super, super cool. Especially if y'all love the Justice League TV show, the animated one. And, let's see, the animated series for Batman and Superman. Yeah, buddy, it looks amazing. Yeah, my mom got it at Kohl's. It's my favorite. Oh, now all I need is just my, what's that one? My Batman hat from, that's up in Utah, and then I'd be solid here. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much what we can do here. Level is this Gnostic. Oh yeah, nope. Second. Three type moves. Yeah, we should switch that one out. Whew, that was close. Really avoided my move. Oh, it was so close. And armor. That's what it is. Woo. But yeah, I gotta say that intro to introduce the shirt was the best. Right, blue milk, nice. First time we see a crocodile be able to sneak up on the target. Oocha. Flying hook. Switch out and Lucha, but very the other one that we have, but I really want to evolve Lucha. Very what's his name? It's not true. It's impossible. No. 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 Oh, is that? That should be Foki's third form. Obama Snow, yeah, he's yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Whew. Okay, I need to mega evolve Pokemon. Oh, snap. That made 0 sense. Nope. I don't want to restore that one. 5. Okay. Eganay. Bye-bye. And evolve. Let it evolve. And its third and final form. What is it? Gardevoir. Gardevoir got the idea for a new move. Dazzling Gleam. Alright, so on that note, we'll switch out that one. Alright, so should move out. Let's see here. Pidgeotto? No. Rosalia? Nicotus. Oh man, we were so close. $50,000? Holy cow, we have over 266,000 credits. That's crazy. Let's see about... Hang on. How much? Yeah, we're only 16,000 away. We can do a few more battle zones, and then we'll... then we'll catch some Pokemon. How does that sound for everybody? Everybody wants to be a cat. 'Cause the cat's the only cat. And they always cat. Yep. I want to wait for nightfall so we can unlock our challengers. Our challenger's ticket, which you're only 16,000 points away from, basically, which is awesome sauce. Okay, nope, not even inside. But we did, however, get the chance to don't put me in that one now. Oh, it was right the first time. Pikachu.
Pika, Pika. Pikachu.
Discharge. Could I get as strong as you are if I join Team MZ2? It's possible, kid. Very possible. Yes. No. Poison. Noise bat we went after that. Thank you. They'll save me a ton of money. Ooh, a fighting type Pokemon. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, we'll use that one. Delphox? Oh, that's who Braxian evolves into. Okay. Able. Okay. So there's much more to do before making it a rank A. Just the story, that's pretty much it. Oh man, do I need to get my Pokemon up higher. And of course we're spotted before we can do anything sneaky. before Christmas, man. Let's go. Alright. 15. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah, buddy. Challenger's ticket obtained. And I'll turn off the my camera so that way you guys can see everything. But yeah, pretty much we obtained everything. Nice. Very nice. Alright, and let's sit down and kill some time. We'll wait until morning. And you guys get to see how much credits we have right now. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. 288,000. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, and okay, what's this one Pokemon's weakness again? Stormy. Oh yeah, fire type. Okay. We're gonna have to switch out Yowie. Let's see if we can. Level 40. Clutch finder. No. Talonflame. There we go. And oh yeah. Is there a Mega Evolve for Talonflame? I want to see. Pokemon Boutique. Look Bureau. Where's Tico Inc? Yes, that's where we want to go. Unless it's that other place, because I don't think I've seen a Talonflame. One before. Yes, please. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess we don't have one. Dang, I wanted a Talonflame, man. Dang. Dang. Okay, where's that other place again? Oh, yeah, we have to go here. Let's go there real quick. I want to see if we can get Talonflame to Mega Evolve. So we have a Jaw Fossil, Scale Fossil. Oh man. There really is no Talonflame. Gengar. Well, we can get a Gengar one. At least. Machamp. And a Bombsnow. Yeah, I'll save the rest. Dang it. Just when I thought I had it. Oh well. You plan on getting any games over Black Friday? Ooh. What new games do I want to get? That's a tough one. New games. Not really sure. I mean, what would you recommend? I mean, I could do Mario Kart, so that way we have something to play maybe on a live stream or something like that. That'd be, ooh, yeah, we need this one. Please, 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 please. Yeah, we got that one. Okay, I need to figure out how to get the Starmie one. Starmie. One second, guys. I'll figure out how to get to that Starmie. That's an idea. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking of any games in particular. I was only curious if you were planning on it. I mean, right now I have Battlefield 6. That's a new game. And then the other game that's coming out soon is Call of Duty 7. So maybe I'll get that one. Let's see here. How to get to move. Looks like a lightsaber. Okay. Focus. I'm way too distracted. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what we need to do is where did he go? Okay, so there's a... Oh! Right there, that's where he went. Okay. Yeah, I should have figured I needed to go up here. The other games I did get as well is there's one more game. It was the Kingdom Hearts games. I got those, which I'm really gonna enjoy playing. I don't know if anybody wants to see them on the channel, but I'll probably do that some other time. It's something that a lot of people want to see, I'll do that. If not, I'll do it where it's like a membership only live stream. Yes, we have a chance to get this one. Please, 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 please. Yes! We got one! I feel like Kobe right there. Well, at least doing that move. Strategy by chance? Oh well, at least now we have more than one. Here we go. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's you, ain't it? And the other one. Oh, trainers as strong as you ought to be alright. Come on, then. Follow me. Okay. And... Yep. Rust Syndicate. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot... Oh, nice. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. It just so happens it's right near water. I thought if need be, I could take care of the situation. Personally, your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of being harmed on me, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumio safe just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. And what we're supposed to do. It's simple. If he defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Oh, brother. It's never easy. my standing goal in. That's why I have my camera off. Alright, I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. Nice. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of cunning. Not cunning. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysandre's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysandre, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rest Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. Interesting. If you use the water stone if I use the water stone Philippe gave me, it will be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner, then we'll go... I'll evolve my partner, then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Does this Emolga not want to evolve? I have no idea. There we go. Alright, let's get this party started right now. Okay, the concentration of the mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, RME is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Let's go. The Forest Army's RME sets in. Want me to heal your Pokemon? It's not too much trouble, yeah. We can do that. Better be safe than sorry in case any Pokemon are in need of it. Make sure you and Pearl Gator stay safe, okay? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I've got to give it. I gotta give that Pokemon some props. Heat wave. I totally forgot I had Hound I could Mega Evolve. Figured that was a bad idea. Okay, come on. Continue the progress. No. Yes, please. Keep previous progress. Let's move forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving, keep moving forward. Okay. Just a little quote from Meet the Robinson. Asian. Punch. I gotta avoid that. No restart. Nope, I'm not resetting all damage. That'd be foolish. Who's the fool? The fool or the fool that falls? Of course, I was innocent. All they wanted to know was. Where's it go? Work on that. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, snap. If only I didn't press on the left joystick, I would have ran out of there. No, do not restart the battle. Keep progress. Oh, that was close. Woo! I need to crack my back on that one. Okay. Oh, I've got to start moving. That's my thing. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. No, do not restart the battle. Thank you. I finally finished it. Woohoo! Woo! Yeah, buddy. Alright, we got a Starmie. Mega Evolve. And thank you for the healing. Good work. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around, dodging, and leaves me absolutely starving. You think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Alright, we've cleared all the... Alright, let's go back home to the hotel. I was telling you, I'm guessing she wants us to head back to the hotel to debrief and eat whole croissant curry. Or croissant curry. If my French accent is that bad. Or... yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that was pretty funny. I pronounce that. But yeah, we are doing pretty good. And we only need 2 more zones. Well, actually, yeah, 2 more zones, and then we'll have 17 Wild Zone Pokemon caught. Just Skarmy and Skarmy's first form. Sorry, Skarmory's first form, and that's it for that one. This one we need Medicham and a few other ones. But yeah, oh, I forgot. We also do need, 3 more. So that means we need 18 as well. Oh, 19's unlocked as well? What? That's crazy. 18, 19. And I have no idea where the last one is. But let's continue the story to see if we can find out where it is next. Alright, time to debrief. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Hence, RME. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Yes? What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest Mega Evolution user to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be him. Says who? Alright. And our next match? Who's it against? Oh boy. I have a funny feeling it's gonna be Jeanette. Or the lady that's in charge of the whole thing. This is a promotion match announcement for us. Your next opponent... Sorry, the opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Grisham. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. I have no idea who Grisham is. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A, the very top of the Z through A Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their Z through A Royale activities separate. Some people register under synonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Vinny. Emma. Vinny. Oh. I'm betting it's Naveen? Let's ask Vinny. You would know more. Emma's probably busy doing something. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer us someone's personal information like that. Yeah, I should have figured I should have won with Emma. Let's head to the Looker Bureau and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the Z through A Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. And ooh, doesn't sound like he's doing too good. What was that one? Hang on. Maybe an Atari. Nope. Not Gwen. Connie's dead? No. Why can't I think of it? That one person that was the, name. But yeah, that'd be awfully weird that Naveen is rank B already. Murmurar. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the most likely of candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find his next opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Masrig? No, sorry. Masurg? Who's Masurg? I know the name, one of the top ranking trainers in the Z through A Royale, so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. It's for Lumios' sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. Okay. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on. Let's head outside. Whew. Oh boy. You know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for Z through A Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I know she's gonna use her Mega Evolution, at least on the 5th one. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Alright, take it. Yup. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Watch. Mega Evolution. Well, Naveen looks suspicious. He's been kinda, I don't want to say rude, but doubtful and secretive the entire game. I mean, that does make sense. That he's oddly secretive. And it could be the one that we're looking for. But I mean, the only... Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. It would make sense. Tell me, what do you know about... Sorry, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they left they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a group and new generation to carry on their ideals. Grissom was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grissom is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Z-A Royale, but why, to what end? I want to see if could it still be for Team Flare? Yeah, well, let's see this one. There's no real saying for sure, but not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean she knows him? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. So, thanks for the time. Tip. I'll do some more investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Sounds good. I'm going back in time. Director's office, of course. That rat, that vile little rat, I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. I have a feeling she's gonna make us do something. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Okay, who could that be? Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Okay, so she does know who he is. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. Time to stay focused and not overreact. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Briss. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the Z3A Royale, but if you really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Ooh. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Sounds good. But we do have a lot of things we need to work on. For example, I need to get Rioli and no, evolve that one. Yes. Alright, so what I need to do is at least get boxes. Let's switch out 2 Pokemon here. Choke. No. Blastoise. No. Oh, Absol is the other one. Okay, do we want Absol and you know what I should do is I need to get Pyroar up there. So let's switch that one out. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Satchel. And use this on... Well, you know what? Look at him. Alright, level 48. Good. Use this on a Pokemon. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. There we go. And boom. The only good thing we've got to offer is our good location. You're here for another tasty drink. If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. That's him? The Quiet Master of Centrico's Plaza... Sorry, the Quiet Master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the Z through A Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Sheesh. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the Z through A Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose it still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. He's gonna use his truck. Okay. Well, I'm in fast travel. Do we have any Pokemon unlocked? At least the new wild zone. No, we do not. That's sad. Sad. Okay, 19, no 20. Their old headquarters? That's my guess. I should have guessed it was that coffee guy. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. Man, is she not happy. I imagine you'd be asking yourself why we would want to meet you at such a spot. Yeah, because it used to be your old headquarters. This is Lysandre's Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Not really. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? One second. Okay. And continuing on with the dialogue. Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. Yeesh. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who are a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is that some harden their hearts in response like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before your promotion match, I must ask you, please, won't you grant? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we might as well, because she's on a warpath. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the Z3A Royale. Sheesh. Alright, come on. Talon Clan. Really wish there was Mega Evolution to Talon Clan. Bye-bye. Back away. No, we have that one. I don't remember that one. I don't remember what type it was. Pyroid, and I have a funny thing. Yep. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Yeesh. Okay. Alright, let's go. Bye-bye. And I didn't even get to use mine. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I didn't reveal all my tactics, though. I expect nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Yeah, right after I heal up my Pokemon first. Oh, never mind. Wow. Sheesh. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Z3A Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Sheesh. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invited you. To witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down here that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the horrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be labyrinthy, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. It might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Sheesh. Don't sound so happy. Alright. And... Woo. Okay. Well, I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me give you a tip. Sorry, let me guess. You're down in Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, elevator key. Investigate. This warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. You'll have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running again. The door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Oh, that's all that it says. Okay, really? Okay, now and of course. Okay, and you pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Nice. Ooh, we're almost at 2 hours here on the live stream. The lights are back on and nearby warp panels should work now. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, come on. Letter A. And we got a Metric, which is nice. Never reveal all your tactics in Pokemon. What in the world? Whoa. can't get out of here. That way. Not that one. Let's look at the map. That door's open. Where in the world is this other Pokemon that's trying to go after me? Noivern. Oh man, I want a cat. Noivern. Yes, okay, good. Boxes. Let's see about... Where's there other one? Change held item. Satchel. Okay. Cancel? Oh, never mind. I think we can give it to more than one Pokemon. Okay. Go back. 9. Who do we want to give? That over and that. Good. Satchel. Yes. Thank you. Alright. Thunder. Nice. Earthquake. Next, and then Giga Impact. And let's heal up this Pokemon here. Power's on. Nice. Okay. Lights back on and nearby warp panel should work. Speak. Better be. Okay. We need to use... warp panel right in front of us. opened. Yup. Bedroom. Dang it. I'm close to catching that Pokemon. Alright, everything's working now. Actually, I think I'm gonna look at it. So, max revive, resist feather, nugget, Okay. Oh boy. Got a really big Pokemon, and I've never seen that one before. And Agaslash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue. Right. Thank you. The path is now clear. Nice. Okay, pretty feather. I just want to check and see if there's anything else we're missing before we go in there. Experience candy. Nice. Restore health. Actually, you know what? Let's try one of these moon milks. And, there we go. You obtained the elevator key. Nice. That's the elevator entrance. What in the world is this? It's one of those standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Jiosang Town. These stones apparently have in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They begin to absorb energy from Pokémon attached to them. Interesting. Very interesting. Time to get out of here and move forward. Alright, we're running. Yeah, I think we took a wrong turn. Catch that building. Finally, got a Noivern. Alright, there we go. Why did Am I missing something here? Okay, I need to go back. No, that's what I forgot. Whoops. Time to get out. Thank you. Alright, what are we gonna see here? You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go? Let's see, basement floor number 2. Real quick. I just want to see what's down here first. Which is nothing. Except a Pokeball that had something. But yeah, let's see here. Actually, nope, there's nothing back there. Some of the machinery powered back on response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. 1 second. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosung town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The Legends. Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon. Zernos, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Oh, Zygarde. That's who it is. Alright, have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon, how truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon, then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prison Tower. L, but how? Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I had come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prison Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular, Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. But you're right here. Yeah. Zygarde saved me. They worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power, but at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumios. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. We Yes, we need the eternal flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre's cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Nice. Alright. Whew. Man, there's a lot. Lysandre's cafe. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us, Grizel. There will be a time for such things later. And you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's floette and give her to me. You must see it by now. With AZ's special floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. You understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked here, we've also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the Z through A Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. I'll go back to Hotel Z. Man. That's crazy. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him. Alright. He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and now he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Alright, well. Yes, it loads us up on the roof. Okay, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysandre's labs, yes. and I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting extensive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must use Mega Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve, perhaps because she is a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ, but... Sorry, I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. We knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare and Niveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Alright, we have our challengers ticket. We can't evolve anybody yet, so satchels. Use this. Oh, thank goodness. Dang, I can't evolve him in that Harucha at all. Can I get a Harucha here? I want to see if I can get him over here. That one. Rancham. Okay, so we need to... see about... Where is the bench? Hang on. Come on. Okay, we'll just wait in this one. to the next one right after. Alright, so Starmie and sorry about that. Laughing. Okay, I only need 2 more for that one. 2 more for that. 19, huh? Eevee, yes. Eevee. I haven't flew through. Alright, finally. Okay, Drampa, and then the second farm between, I think it's Clefairy, that's who it is we're looking for. And then we'll have 19 done, and we'll finish up 17, 16, and 18 as well. So I'll go over there real quick. Let's see. But yeah, once we're done with the 18, we'll just no way. take on a Leo Pony. What the heck? Oh well. Well, on that note, we'll have to just, well, actually, first off, we should heal our Pokemon up. But tomorrow's live stream will focus on getting the rest of our Pokemon. First off, we'll heal them up. Second. Alright, anyways, this is gonna be the end of today's live stream. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to hit thumbs up, that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, so that way you guys don't miss an upload of tomorrow's video, which is gonna be, drumroll please, Battlefield 6, which I talked about in the introduction. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and I will catch y'all later. Peace!